Welcome back to Fandom on Demand. We are almost done with Season 1, so let's talk about another fan favorite episode, A Coffin for Starsky. Yes, I know, I skipped running, but I wanted to do this one more, and can you blame me? Running sucks. I'll get to it, I promise. So we start out with... Dudes, I think I am tripping balls right now. Nah, this dude just breaks into Starsky's place and poisons him. 24 hours to live, yada yada yada, insert fanfic trope here. He calls Hutch for help and immediately gets rushed to the hospital. And thank goodness, now that he's there, I'm sure he's gonna be totally fine.
I don't think your friend's going to make it.
Thanks, Obama! So the boys hit the streets to try and find the guy who poisoned Starsky, because much like the plague, Starsky is positive that he can do better than the doctors. And in all fairness, I guess his track record is pretty good in that regard. He's also putting on a super chill front, and Hutch is... not.
Collins will be there in 20 minutes. That's how long you got.
Hey, take it easy. He's got no way to know what's going down.
Poor lamb.
Need your help, Bub.
You gotta ask?
Well, yeah, sometimes. Especially since we don't see you in this episode again until the tag. Feels like we gotta ask.
Now, come on, Dave. There must be something you remember about this guy. Eyes, hair, build.
Did you hear that? Call me Dave.
Aw, Toby. That is honestly the nicest thing he has ever said. We're introduced to this sciencey lady named Cheryl, who I guess works for the department.
Chlorhydrin and what might be bromoacetone. They couldn't get a fix on the rest.
Level with me.
Dr. Hutch isn't even acting like he knows what's what this time. I guess sometime between here and Season 3 is when he went to medical school.
Dick Bellamy, Janos Martini, and Al Waddell. Dick Bellamy.
Spoiler alert, that's the guy. Kind of. Technically. They go and visit Hutch's hooker admirer, Sweet Alice, because, you know, if Starsky bites it, Hutch is gonna need the loving embrace of a prostitute. Dead end, red herring, red herring. Let's get to the good stuff.
You gonna make it, huh?
Yeah, that's the quality content I tune in for. So Hutch holds him for a bit, then they head up to another dead end, go back outside so Hutch can hold him a bit more. This is just so... Thank you for this show. Thank you. In all seriousness, this scene is kind of sad because you can just really tell how terrified Starsky is, and Paul Michael Glaser puts in a great performance here. And Hutch is really good at comforting Starsky when he needs it. It kind of makes up for all the times that he picks on him.
We know it's not Bellamy.
Except that it is. Kind of. I'm a way better detective than you guys. Hutch starts getting pissy again, but this time with Cheryl, and Starsky has to calm him down. Again.
What's the matter with him? How come you have to keep making excuses for him?
Softly. Don't antagonize the people I need.
See, this is the kind of back and forth that was missing from the plague. Of course, I guess it really would have amounted to the exact same thing in reverse. And now we come to the famous hand-holding scene, as soon as Starsky finishes playing with his My Little Pony.
If this was a cowboy movie, I'd give you my boots. You're my pal, Hutch.
I'm dead. I died. The rest of this review will be finished by my ghost. Once they're able to tear themselves away from each other, they finally figure out that Vic Bellamy is their man. Kind of. But when they go to grab him, Hutch ruins everything by getting himself cornered, thereby forcing a desperately sick Starsky to shoot and kill Vic. Great job there, Ken doll. I certainly hope you're proud of yourself. So back to the hospital they go. We're cutting it kind of close, but not to worry. It's not as if anybody's given up.
Well, that's it, huh?
Wow, really, Dobie? Really? You totally ruined the Dave moment from before. He said it so flippantly, too, like, oh well, game's about to start, gotta get home. And it's all up to Hutch. He figures out that someone had to have helped Vic because, you know, Vic didn't go to college like Hutch did.
Tell me! He hired Vic!
Who?
He has something to do with the university.
I think you might have just killed that woman. 'Cause Good lord, that face he made was terrifying. Anywho, the real culprit was Cheryl's dad the whole time. Yeah, he's been mentioned a couple times in the episode, but never seen until now. And this is all about his son that the guys killed, and then he wants revenge because his son was a drug dealer, and obviously that's Starsky's fault, and the old guy ends up giving up pretty easily anyway.
Professor, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, please, stop this before it's too late. My boy is dead. He was a good boy. And he's dead. I'm asking you to save my partner's life.
Oh, well, when you put it like that, okay. Did I endanger it somehow? He gives him the syringe and Starsky's gonna live, in a shocking turn of events. In the tag, Starsky plays it up in order to con a vacation. I feel like he probably could have just asked. Dobie's not that big of a jerk. It was cute enough, though, I suppose. And that was a coffin for Starsky. A fan favorite for pretty obvious reasons. And, deservedly so. It's a great episode. The mystery's pretty decent. The beginning is sufficiently creepy. And the relationship, of course, is at its best here. I still think that Shootout is my favorite Hurt Starsky episode, but this is a close second. This has been Fandom on Demand, bringing you fandom when you demand it.